Hello everybody, so I am Mrs Merrison, and together with Miss Rawsthorne we make sure that we have the best resources possible to help all of the staff, parents and children with your social, emotional and mental health needs.
Hi, I'm Mrs Rawsthorne, and some of you will already know me, some of you might not. And just to let you know, I am the Year 4 teacher at Chilwell Valley, and I also work really hard along with Mrs Merrison and all of the teachers and all of the staff at Chilwell Valley to make sure that we take really good care of your mental health. One of the things that we've already implemented is the raw response to social, emotional, mental health and well-being. And the biggest impact that we've seen from that so far is the children discussing their feelings and emotions and placing themselves on our raw rainbow by indicating where they're feeling with a number. Hopefully you'll have seen the children at home using these strategies to open up conversations and talk to you about their mental health, talking about how they're feeling and what emotions they're feeling at different points throughout the day.
We have had brilliant raw rainbows being sent to us of all children that are making their rainbows and using their rainbows at home. We've had children using the raw rainbow on their daily check-in with their teachers, which is fantastic, so keep up all of that good work. This week is Children's Mental Health Week, and Miss Rawsthorne and I thought it was the best time to introduce Resilient Ralph and the Resilience.
Resilience is what we need when we're struggling or when things don't quite go our way. It helps us to dig deeper and think of ways we can use these setbacks to our advantage, helping us to come back stronger and with a more positive attitude and take some learning from the experience or setback. Resilience is all about how we bounce back. To help us build our resilience, we are going to introduce to you a new character called Resilient Ralph. Resilient Ralph was designed by a 9-year-old girl, and what she said about Ralph I think is really important. She said elephants aren't very bouncy, but this one has planned to make himself very resilient. So you'll notice Ralph's clothing is a big push and a big reminder about how important it is to be resilient. He's wearing a green cap to represent calmness and relaxation. He's got a rubber band on to show that we can be flexible and that we all do have a breaking point, and that's okay. His t-shirt is to remind people to be resilient, and he has springs on all 4 feet to show how he can bounce back from all of these tough situations. He tries really hard to make sure he throws away any negative thoughts or unhelpful comments. And these might be things he says to himself or what others might say when they're not being very helpful or kind. Ralph works really hard to remember how important it is to stay positive in these situations. In each situation, he tries hard to find the positive because he knows how powerful it is to tell himself these positive things. We all know this can be a really difficult thing to do, especially when we're not feeling great or quite like ourselves. Over the next few days and weeks, we will look at the many different ways that we can help make ourselves a little bit more resilient and find more ways to bounce back, just like Ralph. However, Ralph wasn't always this bouncy. He needed help from the Resilience.
So as Mrs Rawsthorne explained, part of the RAW programme is about building resilience. And building on from Resilient Ralph, we have these little characters called the Resilience. Get it? Resilient, resilience. So first up we have Basic Bob. So Basic Bob makes sure that we have all of the basic things that we need to be resilient. Healthy foods, a safe place to live, enough sleep, exercise, transport and enough money. Next we have Belonging Billy and Bella, and they love being with people. They like to help people and keep positive relationships. They find their place in the world and they think it's great when people have responsibilities because it makes them feel important. So here is Learning Leo, and he loves learning even though he doesn't always find it easy. He helps people to organise themselves and develop life skills. He always tries to tell others what they're doing well. Here we have Coping Cody, and she often faces challenges, but she has really good set of skills to help her cope. She helps others to be brave, solve problems and to ask for help. She can have a laugh and she can dust herself off and try again. And last but not least, we have core self Courtney. She likes to encourage people and she always tries to understand how they feel. She knows who she is and she knows what she's good at, and she loves to help others find out the same about themselves. So this week your teachers are going to set you a little activity about Resilient Ralph and the resilience. Now your teachers will send some of them to myself and Miss Rawsthorne, and we'll be putting some on Twitter, so have a little look out. Have a lovely week. Bye.